hear in my voice that I'm white. By the way, I'll defend that right now. I will defend that.
You got a point.
Because look, it's wrong that white people get preferential treatment. It's wrong. But as long as they do, what's going on with this?
All right, so right now we got George Carlin told us about the Rona many years ago. You know,
Mystic Mac.
Yeah.
Predicts these things.
So I'm interested. I want to hear exactly what you have to say. Right. Shout out to my mans for suggesting this.
Shout out to you, my brother.
Because that's what Americans do now. They're always willing to trade away a little of their freedom in exchange for the feeling, the illusion of security. What we have now is a completely neurotic population obsessed with security and safety and crime and drugs and cleanliness and hygiene and germs. There's another thing. Germs. Where did this sudden fear of germs come from? In this country. Have you noticed this? The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths. In prisons, before they give you a lethal injection, they swab your arm with alcohol. It's true. It's true.
Yo, and you know what's funny when you think about it? There always was a new disease that we never knew about or was that was kind of dangerous. It's been happening since we were like in high school, like Ebola, swine flu, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how those things just went away. Yeah. Like out of nowhere, and then like
Corona came.
Yeah,
Corona's been here for a minute now.
Yeah,
this is like a year anniversary.
About almost yeah. So I don't know. Like I'm not gonna lie, tell her I don't know shit, bro. Like I don't know any of these things, right. You know. But what he's saying it sounds plausible.
It's true. Well, they don't want you to get an infection. And you can see their point. Wouldn't want some guy to go to hell and be sick. It would take a lot of the sportsmanship out of the whole execution. Fear of germs, why these... Besides, what do you think you have an immune system for? It's for killing germs. But it needs practice. It needs germs to practice on. So listen. If you kill all the germs around you and live a completely sterile life, then when germs do come along, you're not going to be prepared. And never mind ordinary germs, what are you going to do when some super virus comes along that turns your vital organs into liquid shit? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get sick, you're going to die, and you're going to deserve it because you're fucking weak and you got a fucking weak immune system. Now, all right,
man, I think the comment section is going to be split down the middle with this.
I agree with the immune system thing though.
No, I do too.
I don't take like medicine like that unless it's like dire. If I got like a cold, I don't be taking cough medicine. I don't be taking Motrin and none of that shit. Yeah. And I barely get sick. I get sick like I've been getting sick recently though. But yeah. I think that's because I work in a hospital and I'm exposed to a lot of shit. Yeah. So I've been getting sick. But other shit you gonna need. This corona shit. I don't know though.
Bro, like I'm not gonna lie to you, right?
Well,
we know as much as they tell us.
That's true.
And who's to say that what they're telling us is fraudulent? I don't know.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I do know and I don't know. But if people want to go based off what they see on television, all right, then we could debate that. But
then we could interview our man's Cut Up Butter. When he get better.
Oh yeah. A friend of ours he had COVID.
He got COVID. So
yeah.
maybe we could interview him and What's it like?
Yeah, he said he couldn't taste, he couldn't taste, he couldn't smell. I seen something. It was a girl. She was like, I'm about to not put no season in his food today to make him think he got COVID. That's funny. But yo, as far as you can only debate what you see on television, man. Like that's and what kind of debate can that be? Like when we're not using like. I don't know, bro. It's a whole different topic. So we'll talk about it after this is done.
Hey. All right. Let me tell you a true story about immunization, okay? When I was a little boy in New York City in the 1940s, we swam in the Hudson River, and it was filled with raw sewage, okay? We swam in raw sewage, to cool off. And at that time, the big fear was polio. Thousands of kids died from polio every year. But you know something? In my neighborhood, no one ever got polio. No one, ever. You know why? Because we swam in raw sewage. It strengthened our immune systems. The polio never had a prayer. We were tempered in raw shit. So, and you know something? In spite of all that so-called risky behavior, I never get infections. I don't get them. I don't get colds. I don't get flu. I don't get headaches. I don't get upset stomachs. And you know why? Because I got a good, strong immune system, and it gets a lot of practice.
Yeah, rest in peace, George Carlin, man.
Yeah, I get what he's saying. I don't get the title. It's kind of misleading. It didn't really say how he predicted it.
I mean,
but what he was saying.
Yeah, what he's saying is true. But if you look back in time, there was literally always a new.
No, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's history repeating itself.
Yeah.
COVID is just ODing, but it's always been a new virus, new flu. Like everything he's saying has truth to it as far as the immune system. But the government, they're gonna fucking make some shit.
Yeah, for me, honestly, man, I don't want to be this is the thing with the internet, right? Because once we say something, people really take it and run with it. You know what I mean? Like when we're talking, we're just freely talking. Like we don't. Sometimes we don't trust our opinion. We kind of really don't mean what we say. Sometimes we're just talking. And that's the environment that we want to bring here. Like that we just talking. Like nothing.
Like a discussion.
Yeah, nothing to be taken too seriously. Right. But as far as like the pandemic and shit like that, I don't know, man. It's kind of tough for me to tell somebody like, yo, man, shit ain't that serious, and then people passing away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really say that. But at the same time, what he's saying is true. You know what I mean? So I don't really like to pick sides and shit like that about if it's propaganda or if it's like whatever the case may be. But not gonna lie, George Carlin, he has a lot of factual things that he is saying. That is true. So yeah. Tell us what you guys think. In the comments, if you disagree with somebody, don't go too crazy. So yeah, we out.